I'm here obviously at the bike shed, and I'm with Simon, the founder, the creative behind Dab Motors, with his LMS motorcycle custom that he's bought for one of his customers, and he's very kindly bought the bike here for us to put on display and have people come and look at it for a while, as long as we can prize it from Victor's hands, the new owners. And we thought we should get Dan involved, get the camera out and have a quick chat with Simon. So Simon, welcome to the bike shed.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you for having me.
Look, obviously this is a beautiful custom motorcycle.
Thanks.
But most people don't know much about it. I know quite a lot about your business and what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve. Tell us about this bike. What's the concept? What's the story?
Yeah, so Dab Motors is a pretty young brand. We are 1 year old, a little bit more. We are a French manufacturer. Before that, I was a custom builder, so you know my work because it was released on Bike Shed first time like 4 years ago.
Yeah, so you've been on the website, you've been at the show as just a custom builder building one-off bikes.
It started with custom Dominator with kind of a similar design, which was really the start of the beginning of the project. And then I wanted to do more and provide to customer a new kind of brand between like custom bikes and traditional brands. So this is why I created Dab Motors, which is like a manufacturer with a different vision, inspired by custom culture. So you can see it in our design and also the way we are providing bikes to our customer with all the customization platform online where you can build your own motorcycle.
Because that's what I love. You have a proper professional website with an online configurator. It fires up a 3D model of the bike, and then you pick your handlebars and your colors and your paint and your seat. You pick your wheels, you pick your tires. I mean, you've dealt with it in a very professional way.
Yeah, that was the idea. The idea was everybody can design his own custom bike without any knowledge in mechanics or design and stuff. And then it's our job to advise them, for sure. But basically, you can design your own bike online, and we take care of the big job and deliver your dream bike in your garage. It's like a video game, but at the end you get the toy inside your garage.
But then the other thing, well, there are two things that I love, is that, well, firstly, you're getting a new bike.
Yeah.
You're not buying a second-hand donor that then gets customized.
This is brand new.
All brand new components. So tell us about the platform and then the engine and where all the component parts come from.
So the LMS is a low production custom bike, because each bike we are manufacturing is unique because it's made especially for each customer. So the engine used on the Dab Motors LMS is Hubqvarna technology, 500cc single cylinder on a bike which with a weight of 127 kilograms. Sorry.
For the whole bike, fueled and with everything.
Tank, anything. So it's very light.
That's amazing.
And a bike with a lot of torque. So it's a real toy for cities or all around. And then we design everything around. I mean, we try to integrate it as much as possible. All these gracious elements that we didn't want on our own bike, like big turn signal, the exhaust. So we spend a lot of time designing these components to, at the end, have a result that when you're buying the bike, you don't want to change anything.
So, and in terms of the whole production process, the customer goes online, they design their bike, they configure how they want the bike, they choose the tires, the wheels. You can have Olin suspension if you want, you can have various upgrades, and then they commission you and you build the bike from scratch using brand new components. And then they end up with a bike also that you now have put through homologation. So this is a full road legal European motorcycle.
Yeah, we have the same status as like traditional manufacturers who can sell in all around Europe if you want European homologation, so you can ride in complex countries like Switzerland and Germany with an exotic bikes, but you still have a different vision. Each bike is made for you. You have a lot of we have a lot of discussion with our customer, because obviously it's not limited to only the configurator. The configurator is really the first door to Dab Motors, and then we have deeper conversation if you want even more custom jobs. Obviously, this is why Dab Motors is here, is to make possible all kind of ideas that customer can have.
So there's room for more customization.
Yeah,
if you
sure.
want.
We usually our customer didn't stop at the configurator. They always want a little bit more, like a custom seat which is not on the configurator, or different color, custom paint jobs. or different rims color.
So could you choose, say, flat track wheels?
No.
No?
No.
Would that be,
No,
that would
no.
be a strange
you can
one?
because as we have the same rules as manufacturer, we cannot change some components.
Okay.
So most of the custom options that we can provide after the configurator are color, textures, or special parts which don't affect homologation. I know it's boring, but it's
No,
like
I'm
this.
just
If you want
interested.
to provide legal stuff, you have some rules to respect.
Sure. But you've got the full, because you've got the ABS and you've got traction control, you've got everything else still built on the bike, and that helps with homologation in those difficult countries.
Yeah. I mean, now you have a lot of rules on homologation. You have emission stuff, the braking system. So we had to do it because if you don't respect those rules, we cannot become. I call us a micro manufacturer because we're not big, but you cannot become a manufacturer with certified products. So you have to respect some ground rules.
Yeah, sure.
So it's not as free as my previous job when I was a custom builder, but that also was a challenge to provide something completely legal with any legal problem, but still with a unique style and offer and the customization option.
So if somebody comes to you and gets a custom motorcycle built for them, it's fully road legal, it's homologated, and then what happens after that? What about looking after the bike? How do they make sure that also you're going to run it in, it's going to get serviced, if anything needs changing or fixing? How does that work?
Obviously, the idea when you're buying the motors is not just buying like a unique bike. It's a whole package. We have a very close relationship with our customers during the design process and also after the delivery. If they want updates, if they want to check out on the local partner who can do the standard maintenance like the chains, brake pads, we advise them 24 hours. We are always available, and that's also part of the experience. You're not buying a bike to a dealer, a traditional dealer. You're directly buying the bike to the manufacturer. You're talking with the engineer who created the bike, with the designer, and it's a very close relationship, which is pretty rare nowadays.
Yeah. So tell me again about some of the components, because obviously you've used a lot of Rizoma parts, you've used Moto Gadget parts.
So we made some collabs for some key components like gas cap and speedometer with Moto Gadget, and all the rest is designed by Dab Motors, like all the dashboard.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
We try to make it as much minimalist as possible with all the main information on it, and same for every part we integrated, like turn signal, which are here.
Yeah, super tiny.
And the daylight.
Do they work when the engine's not running?
No, we have to start the engine.
Okay.
And
we can do that outside.
Also a little trick with the front lights. A lot of people think it's main headlight, the daylight, but actually the headlight is just under the triple crown. So that's the answer to all the questions that that bike don't have any headlight, but it has it. We try to hide it as much as possible to get this motocross look with a flat front plate on it. Then there is a lot of challenge when you're designing a street legal bike, like the exhaust, the airbox, which is fully integrated here. Same from the taillights, turn signal, and there is also some cool detail on the bike. Each bike are numbered, so this is number 5, and each bike has the customer name on it, and also the name of the guy who actually assembled your bike.
Sure. So on these bikes you'd normally have the catalytic converters built in, the baffles are built in, everything's there.
The idea is to avoid, this box effect that you have on today's motorcycle, and we try to integrate it in fully simple exhaust line, stainless steel, and with handcraft welding and craftsmanship like you used to see on custom bikes. So.
Sure. I mean, it's really, really a beautiful thing, and we're really glad to have it on display here. I think
thank you very much again.
Well, I'll tell you what's going to be at the bottom of the comments, because this is what people always ask. They're going to say, "That's beautiful. How much?"
Yeah, how much? So it starts in euros. Because we're from France, we don't speak in pound, but it starts from 17,200 euros from like the standard configuration, which is full black. and then you can, from this price, you can customize your paints, your seats, your grips, your handlebar, and then you have also some custom option if you want some custom jobs made on the wheels. So we design wheels with SM Pro, which is from UK.
Yeah.
So they build our own custom wheels. You can also choose all these options. You can choose your tire, but the main price is around 17,000 euros. And from
so
that
that's
price,
pretty good for a custom bike that's unique to you.
If you compare to the traditional budget that you have to spend to a professional custom build, we are quite competitive with this price. And that was the idea, because we wanted to provide really a motorcycle between those two worlds, between the custom bike world where I come from and between like the traditional motorcycle world like Yamaha, Honda, who are providing legal stuff but mass manufactured. So we don't want to do that. We want to.
They want something unique.
We still want to build a unique bike because it's our DNA, but we also want to have the same quality as industrial manufacturer.
And if somebody orders one of these bikes from you tomorrow, how long does it take?
So right now it takes 4 months because it's a beginning, and 4 months is the best we can do right now. But in the future we are hoping to deliver like in 2 months really quickly. So 4 months right now, it's the timeline to get your custom bike, whatever configuration you choose on the website.
So not in time for my birthday, because that's only 4 weeks.
That's a shame.
So it's a bit of a shame.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
Try this one. You have to ask Moto, obviously. But,
yeah, I might do that. But thank you for bringing it in. It's beautiful.
Thank you very much for having me again.
And what I would say to anybody watching the video, if you like the look of the bike, go onto the website and have a play with the configurator. Build your dream bike, and then maybe if you're lucky, you'll be one of the lucky people that gets to order one and have it built for you in 4 months' time. So we've jumped outside because everybody always says we want to hear it started up. So, Simon?
Let's go.